Welcome back to Persona 2 Innocent Sin. Look at this guy from the Matrix.
Fucking Jesus Christ, like, I need to stop telling you things before we start recording, because all you do is steal. I hate you. Rumor has it I'm gonna fucking shove the blue pill down your throat.
Rumor has it I can just spit it back out.
After all that aggression, let's just shut the fuck up. Okay, so we're back in the storeroom closet. So we got a strange mask in it.
So what happens if you take both pills at the same time?
You take
Oh my
the purple
god,
pill.
the universe just implodes on itself. That's
Take
what happens.
the purple pill. The franchise changes entirely.
Take the purple pill. Keanu Reeves dies.
No,
in real life.
No, you become Keanu Reeves.
No.
You become. Oh shit! Sign me up. I want that John Wick shit. I want to be John Wick. And Johnny Silverhand in Cyberpunk.
So, dude, do you want your dog to freaking die? I don't think you do.
No, if the dog dies, you go on a rampage.
I've already
and kill
had the
world.
same amount of dogs die that he has, so it's fine.
No,
Mm.
that doesn't make it fine.
Alright, notice that little...
You're absolutely right, but that's life.
Okay, back to the game. No, that little orange puddle there basically takes away a lot of your HP, and it's annoying. But now that I'm basically saving here, I might as well explain why, because once I go through that door, you're gonna see a dialogue choice that's actually very important later on, because, minor spoiler warning, it's the key to getting the ultimate personas for a specific character.
Oh?
So this one, and so you can't tell me I'm wrong on this one. This, oh my god, they're all just like, oh, that's dirty. Stop that. That's not safe
That
for
is not
work.
right.
Look at this grimy motherfucker. Look at his face.
He looks like a goblin.
The new
It's
leader
Jeff the Killer.
seems to have been plotting revenge against Ekichi since his humiliation in middle school. Wonder what that is.
The new leader. The new leader, Jeff the Killer.
Or as he's called in Japan, Hiroki the Killer.
Hiroki the Killer.
But apparently, because of rumors, Ekichi is weaker than him. Like, the leader is stronger than the boss whole thing.
It's literally our joke, but actually in the game it's Wyatt. It's our running joke. He literally just said, rumor has it I'm stronger than you, Ekichi.
Hey, Joker, spread the rumor that I'm stronger than him.
Okay, Master. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm not taking your soul today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, and here Ekichi is about to find out that Koji-san has been Hanakoji all along. Hambeast.
Yep.
Jeez.
Wow.
He didn't realize that it was his old. He didn't realize
His
it
old
was his
fling.
ex-girlfriend from middle school. Yeah.
No, she's crying. Oh no.
Basically, she didn't want him to know because she didn't want him to realize that she got really fat, which is not really the case for him.
Yeah, because ironically,
He never really cared about her
Ekichi
looks.
himself was actually the fat one before. Because then he
Yeah,
got super
it
skinny.
was reversed.
Yeah, and then Hanakoji,
Yeah.
after that, just basically started getting depressed and stuff and ate too much. And now
Which
she's
I
what you see
don't
now.
really think she's chubby. I think she's kind of still a cutie, regardless.
Yeah.
So, of course, the big message here is that don't judge a book by its cover and that looks don't matter. Which
Yep.
they don't. I mean, do you fucking see Ekichi's face? He's got, like, white face paint and lipstick on and shit. Pretty sure he doesn't judge looks.
Yeah. Now, Yukino's bringing up the point of we storm in there, but we hurt Ekichi's pride if we do that. But I am going to show that off,
Right.
because that is
So obviously-
actually a
yeah.
boss battle that you can do.
Right.
But if
Wait,
you do
did
that...
you save?
Yeah, I did save
Wait,
it. I
did
did
you
save
save-
before this.
I thought you were supposed to let him get his ass kicked.
No, you were. I'm
'Cause he's
showing
not-
off... Since this is a boss battle, I'm showing it off.
So you fucked yourself out of getting the ultimate persona for the sake of that.
No, I saved so that I could go back and then get the ultimate persona.
Oh.
Oh, okay. So you did a smart thing. How dare you?
How dare you make a fool out of me?
Although you think, I mean, I guess it would be his moment, but I still feel like my friends being able to save me would make me feel way better than me just being a bastard who's stubborn.
I mean, that isn't really what actually happens, but yeah, that does. I love how.
Deathbringer. What the fuck? What a metal name. That sounds like a final boss persona.
I love how his persona is literally just a color swap of Ekichi's.
It's almost like he's the new leader.
It's almost like he's trying to be up Ekichi specifically.
Right.
I love how Ekichi still has the eating stats that nobody else does.
No. Shit. I didn't realize that.
He soloed the entire dungeon and then got here and got whooped.
I know, right? It's like, wow. It's the equivalent of, like, having a perfect no-death run up to World 9-9 and just falling down the first pit you see.
Oh, no.
Like, da-da-da-da-da-da, get fucked.
Yeah.
But I do like that little detail that if you do feed Ekichi, he's the only one that gets stats in this boss, stat buffed in this boss.
Yeah. Because he just, like, he opens the door, closes it,
yeah,
and then does speedrun strats to skip to the final boss.
Right. So I was gonna ask though, isn't doing it the other way? Isn't picking the other option also just a boss with Ekichi?
No, it's just a cutscene.
Oh, okay. I thought I remembered it being a boss, but I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, that's probably you were probably thinking of this.
Yeah, I was probably thinking of doing that with the group.
And then I finally get the genius idea to use Medea with Maya because everyone's actually a little low on HP.
That's how I play Persona 2. I get really, really stubborn, and then everyone dies, and I'm like, shit. I shouldn't have been so stubborn.
He just sliced Maya. It's like, hey. One of the things that I'm going to show off after Maya heals everyone is that since the rumor of the leader is stronger than the boss is going around within the game, Ekichi cannot hurt Sugimoto.
So it's an interesting little detail in-game that is reflected by the story and how it's playing out, which I actually find really cool. Something that later Persona game... Huh?
You cut out a little there.
No shit. I basically said that I think it's interesting that it's a detail from the inner story that's implemented in the gameplay itself. Since the rumor has it that he was stronger than Ekichi can't hurt him.
Yeah. Which is why I pretty much only do that once. I only do one attack with an attack with Ekichi alone once, and the rest of the time I'm just using him with fusion spells because otherwise he's useless.
Right.
As he JoJo poses his way to victory.
But goddammit, rumor has it that rumor has it that was a JoJo reference. Anyway, unlike Ryuji, he's only useless in this battle.
Yeah, and we don't have any cat to basically try and force him out of the group. He does that himself for one dungeon.
He does that himself with this stupid thing called human pride
and hormones.
No, Ryuji's is like one of the best teammates in Persona 5 in my opinion.
He is, but at the same time,
he is
Morgana
for physical hitting, but yeah.
Morgana just doesn't want him there at all, for some reason.
I know.
The sad thing is he's right on the basic encounters in Persona 5, but a lot of the bosses are kind of like they're not null, but they don't take a lot of physical damage overall.
No, the team I used in Persona 5 was always Morgana, Makoto, and Ryuji. That team seemed to be most effective.
I used Makoto and in Morgana a lot.
I swap out party members frequently in Persona 5, which is interesting considering Persona 2, you have 5 party members max, and the 6th party member replaces one of your party members. Spoiler warning, it's Yuki. It's weird since the later Personas have so many party members, except you can only have a specific amount at a time.
Even 1 has... Is 1 the same where it's like you get a set amount of party members and like 1 can replace 1 later on? I don't remember much.
1, I think it's basically you have 2 routes that you can go, the Snow Queen quest, and the other one, which I don't remember by name, because the Snow Queen quest is where you basically meet with Yukino in Persona 1 and basically flesh her out. And you get her and 3 other specific characters that you can use in your party, and nobody else.
Right.
Compared to the
One's
other
a
one where it's
very
basically
weird-
the other characters that weren't used in the Snow Queen quest.
Yeah, Persona 1's a weird, like, fork in the road game compared to the other games in the series. And I feel like that's why they made 2 a duology, because I feel like they might have wanted to go the same route, where it's like you can do 2 different quests, but they're different stories. Whereas this one, they realized that's not exactly easy to do, so they just made it a duology instead.
Mm-hmm.
Also, this OST is so rocking. I love it. Sorry,
Yeah.
go on. I just am rocking out.
No, I like the music too. It's really good.
hmm
But what was I gonna say?
Might as well read off Hiroki's stats while we're waiting. So he is level 9, has 794 HP, drops 4,500 yen, 29 attack, 27 defense, 14 magic attack, 16 magic defense. He is neutral to everything except light and dark. He's null to light and reflects dark. Resists nuclear, and is null to whatever the last one on the thing is, MN. I'm probably gonna add that in editing.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, I'm assuming we're gonna see the text on the screen in the actual part itself. So,
Mm.
Persona bosses are all about knowing the stats, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
always good to
totally.
research that stuff before you get into a boss fight.
And like I said before, as was actually shown off earlier, Ekichi cannot hurt him. He blocks every attack from Ekichi.
Which, you know what, makes it even more ironic that he's the only one that still has the food buff. It's like, you're the guy who can't do anything, and you're the only one who has your food buff. That's a funny detail. I didn't know that. That's really, because, like, even in the other LPs of this game I've seen, it's like, no one really feeds him, but this one, you, like, fed him, and I called you out for it, and I'm the one with egg on my face now. So, wow.
He's almost done though. This boss has actually been going on quite a while.
Yeah, no, it's a long boss. For an optional boss, it's
Boss
pretty
fights in
long.
this game can be pretty long. Later on, they can get a little easier once you start fleshing out your characters and their abilities and the personas they can get.
When they start to
But
get more
early game-
centralized in their ability.
Yeah, Persona games always still, like, this is the third boss, but it still starts out kind of slow.
No, second.
Second boss? I thought we already. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, Hanya is the first. No! I
The-
thought there was, like, a technical, like, prologue boss.
No, there wasn't. That was all cutscene.
My memory eludes me sometimes.
Well, okay, for bosses in Innocent Sin, there is the optional boss of Hanako, the toilet demon, as the rumor demon. Then there's Hanya, who is the main boss of Seven Sisters. And then this guy.
Right, this prick, who is Guido wannabe.
Yes.
Which is ironic, because doesn't Guido appear later in this game?
He appears
From
in Eternal
Persona 1?
Punishment.
Okay, I'm wrong.
I
Way off.
said this like in an earlier part. It's like,
Oh man, deja
and
vu.
you ridiculed me for it.
I did ridicule you for. Wait, did I?
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't even
you-
remember doing that.
Spoilers.
Remember ha-
Spoilers.
Oh lord. Rumor has it I'm getting shit on today. Rumor has it that Wheat is getting tired.
Man, that is such great EXP. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna keep it because, you know,
Oh,
optional, and it locks me out of Akichi's ultimate persona, along with Tatsuya's, oddly enough. Because Tatsuya is basically
that
like,
doesn't make any sense to me.
it's essentially you keep your friends out of their.
Meanwhile, in our universe,
Essentially, if
I
you
love that
get
reference.
if you let your party members not have their moment in the sun, you don't get your moment in the sun either. So you don't get your ultimate persona.
yeah, because you don't get to be the. I mean, like you shafted everyone else, so I mean, obviously you're a prick.
Yeah.
You don't get to show the power of having the tabloid newspaper as your ultimate persona.
Man, now I'm gonna edit that.
Yeah. Once we get Tatsuya's ultimate, it's just a fucking newspaper.
Yeah. Apparently,
You still bitching about me pantsing you in middle school? Wow. You got
He
pantsed in
is.
middle school once, and you just start holding people up with a knife.
yeah. And his girlfriend dumped him for it.
Yeah.
Not the
Also,
pantsing,
I'm
the knife holding.
a sign of maturity from Ekichi. He was like, no, it wasn't that you got pants, it was that you were a douche and started picking on anyone who's weaker than you.
Yep. And he's weak from just 4 slashes.
I don't know, man. Anyone who gets stabbed with a fucking knife is gonna get hurt. I'm surprised that Ekichi only has a little bit of blood near his mouth.
4 freaking stabs. He's lucky he's alive.
4 stabs. It's just a flesh wound.
No.
I mean, he literally could. He might be able to use Dia. He also has 5 medicines in his pocket.
No, I know. It's just I imagine him getting stabbed. He's like drinking medicine. Dia.
But I love the piece
like,
of
what are you
dialogue.
doing?
I love the piece of dialogue that occurs before Ekichi just socks Hiroki 1. It's like, the leader may be stronger than the boss, but there is no way Hiroki Sugimoto is stronger than Ekichi Mishima.
And this is one of those few cases where you can beat rumors with a raw fact.
By basically like saying, because the rumor was the leader is stronger than the boss, Akichi's like, okay, I guess I'm not the boss anymore.
I would have gamed it a different way. I would have been like, the boss is stronger than the leader. Well, it's like, well, I'm the boss now. Like, what? You can't do that. Yeah, I can. I'm the boss now. The fuck you gonna do about it? Bitch. Yeah, she feels really guilty that she caused all this on Ekichi, and in reality, it's not the case. We all wanted to save her.
Yeah.
And she just fucking bails.
Yeah.
She's great.
Cast Dia on her. Cast Dia on her, please.
No, she's
Yeah,
she's
just
going
touch her face,
she's going off to get fit at the fitness club next door. Which will actually be a dungeon later on.
That's tragic.
The student council president asked me to kill a bunch of people. Okay.
That Yasuo. I turned him down, so he went next. I'm not okay. You turned him down. You could have used a better choice of words.
So
Technically, there was a gathering going on today.
Yeah. Apparently, a bunch of these people had already gotten wishes from Joker, so they had to go to this gathering in order to basically be added into Joker's quote-unquote army. So. Yep. He's telling the truth because plot.
Everyone in the Smash community looking at MK Leo, you better not ever go near Joker ever again.
And the next up is Kasuguyama High. But first, we got a bunch of rumors and rumor mongers and stores to check out. Like this place that could be a casino. Assuming we spread the right rumor.
Guys, there's a huge gathering going on today specifically. We have to get there in an hour. Yeah, but
don't worry. There's no calendar system in this game.
Rumor has it it's going to take place 5 hours from now instead.
You have infinite time. So you have infinite time in this game, unlike the other personas.
Yeah, there isn't. Yeah, because there's no real need for it. It's like there's no dating, there's no wife, there's no like confidants.
There's no
none of that.
side stuff other than buffing your next trip to a new dungeon and talking to people for little in-world details.
Ah, okay.
I by the way, every time Tabloid does the rumor thing that we make fun of all the time, I just imagine him doing the fucking Jedi thing with his hand. Rumor has it.
Rumor has it you believe
and then
me.
the other person repeats it that he's saying it too.
Rumor has it that I'll give it to you for free. Rumor has it that these are not the droids you were looking for. What the fuck? So, okay, rumor has it that we are not the droids we were looking for.
Back to Peace Diner for more stat boosts.
That you weren't the droids that we're looking for.
Man, she looks like she's ready to murder someone, and that's
An
just
interesting little piece of side story with this. One of the women in the Peace Diner here, which I actually talked to last part, and you might have noticed it if you were reading the dialogue, was that they basically said that this part-timer watches a bunch of like medieval dramas and stuff where it's all old English. So they're like, she must speak like that in real life.
She does.
Yeah, and then suddenly she speaks like that in real life. Because
rumors.
Rumors! Rumors!
Rumor has it that you will sound like an ye old English Yankee. Rumor has it that I will speak like an old English Yankee. English, whatever, man.
Speak truth.
Tired. Doubt rumor is truest.
I cannot
Charmy,
hear
you're
a
in a
word.
tunnel again.
Thou
Rumor has it that Charmy got lost in a tunnel. Rumor has it that Charmy is now out of the tunnel.
I moved slightly out. I moved slightly away from the laptop, slightly, and now all of a sudden you guys can't hear me.
Rumor has it the microphone.
Hey
is
man,
bad.
you gotta be like breathing upon that mic, my friend.
Is it
Rumor
better?
has it that you gotta stick it in your mouth.
I love that in the Satomi Tadashi
Ugh.
brand is like each and every single cashier has the exact same sprite and they're just numbered differently.
Well, it's like the sisters from Ocarina of Time. It's like they just look the same with a different little shade of color.
No, there's no difference between any of them except their number.
So secretly, they've been working on clones in Japan. I knew it. That or it's some Naruto shit and just does the shadow clone stuff.
Sure, sick. Sure, sick.
Bayo.
Nani?
That's
Nandesuka?
JoJo, you dickhead. Oh, there you go. Nandesuka. There you go. There you go, you weeb. You got it right.
Okay.
I say it, but I'm the one who brought up Naruto, so who am I judging?
Fire flame jutsu. Fire flame jutsu.
You want to burn your... Okay, just, rumor has it you burned your store down like an idiot. Rumor has it that I burned my store down like an idiot.
Ironically, Maya is a pyrophobe.
Well, okay.
Because, like,
Yeah.
you want to burn something down, keep Maya away from it.
No, you want to be a real dick? Just stick Maya in front of the door as it's burning.
No, it's like, hey, Maya, I'm about to do this super giant flame fusion attack. Look away. Here's a blindfold.
And that's a joke that's dead now.
Yep.
What do you mean?
Rumor has it we're gonna switch to a different joke.
Oh.
Rumor has it that Maya pissed her pants at the sight of fire. You know what would be the ultimate irony is that if Maya was proficient with fire, but it was her fucking her fear in real
Yeah.
I say in real life.
You know how I mentioned earlier that people would basically be reacting to rumors? Like, they were the two Dorito triangles with heads that I talked to were like, oh no, the second floor is now a dungeon.
Triangles.
Really?
Triangles with heads. Sorry, continue, Charmy. That was just really funny.
What do you mean?
You were saying something and I cut you off with my laughing.
Yeah, Dorito triangles, eh?
Yeah,
I know.
delicious. Anyway, they were basically reacting. They were basically reacting to the whole rumors changing the second floor of the casino or club, not casino. That's later, to a dungeon instead of their
Okay.
favorite casino or club. Yeah. See you next part
what's your-
when I
what's
can
your
learn the
shitty
English.
Yeah,
Have a
okay.
good night,
See you next
everyone.
time.